All right, we're live. We're live here. I don't expect too many folks to be here with the Super Bowl, but I'm going to do this anyways. If I got to talk to myself, I'm going to do that too. Oh, this light's going to be in the way. I got to move this. All right. Is that going to make it too dark if I move that light? What's up, Mike? Hey, Mike. Welcome. There we go. Get some light there. That'll work. Alrighty then. How you doing? Y'all watching the game? Alright, cool. I need one friend. That's all I need. We'll sit here and have a conversation. Little Ganzo I found laying in a drawer. Got all rusted on me. I'm going to have to work on that. Alright. So, I guess the game's going, what? Was it still 3-0? Packers aren't in it, so don't care. Yeah, that's kind of the way I am. I don't know, I just haven't been into football too much lately. But I'm hoping that the Patriots win this one. Not that I'm a huge Patriots fan, I'm just not a big fan of Los Angeles stealing the Rams back from St. Louis. Poor St. Louis. They lost the Rams again. Alright. Hey, Masquerade. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, it's not the Rams' fault. But still, I'm rooting against them. Plus, I'm kind of a San Francisco fan, and San Francisco and LA are not the biggest fans of each other. Where's my glasses? There it is. All right. What up, Dave? Welcome, welcome. Wait a couple minutes, let some people show up. Hey, Sean, what's up? What's up? Let me see. What else can I put on the table to interest people? I'm selling a couple knives still that didn't sell a couple weeks ago, so I might show those off here in a second, see if anybody's interested in a couple of good deals. What is this? Ooh, I gotta do a review on this knife. Little Kubi here. This is a cool knife. You can get one of those. I think I showed you guys that already. That doggone robot over there is freaking me out. Let's see, Master, going good. Appreciate the fact Patriots beat the Chiefs. Let's see him. Just got home from work. Always a pleasure. All right, Robert. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I'm upset the Saints lost the Rams, but I still want to see the Patriots lose. I don't know. You're kind of in the middle of a really huge dynasty kind of thing. It's like watching the Celtics back in the 60s, or not very many things you've seen that are as amazing as the Patriots over the last, what, 18 years or so. So, hey, JCB, welcome. Hello, hello. All right, I'm just sitting here finding some knives to flip while I talk to you. And those are two good ones. Of course, I have the old... Oh, man, this drawer smells so good. I know I have to keep telling you guys that, but... Leather. Love the leather. Some stuff to look at. And the big dum-dum. Alright, let's get on into this. Oh, what was the flavor on the dum-dum? It was a cherry. It's a cherry dum-dum. One of the best. One of the most reliable flavors, cherry dum-dums. Drunk bought a Civivi Statera Friday night. Look it up. Looks awesome. Alright, let me check that out real quick. Civivi Statera. Let's see what it looks like over here. Oh yeah, that's cool looking. Did you get the carbon fiber one? We live in the real world. I don't know. It's been pretty, what, like a defensive battle. I haven't seen any of it. I saw a couple minutes of it, and then we had some dinner. 3-0 at halftime. Daggum. That's not too bad. There's still hope for everybody that's involved. Need to get my hands on Civivi. Yeah, Civivis are kind of cool. I had that one that Birdshot sent in. And that was the only one I think that's the only one I've seen. I might have seen some at Blade Show, but I don't remember. It was all a blur. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. Put that robot to sleep. It's bothering me.
Go to bed.
Right now, I want a Cold Steel Crawford. Yeah. Crawford, that's a good way to spend your money right there. Definitely. Do you think a ZT-0220 for 170 is a good deal? Weren't those on sale for a while there? Is that the ones that were on sale? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're over on Amazon. They're $175, so that's right. That sounds right in that neighborhood. 175, 170. You get Amazon next day or Wednesday shipped to you for $175. Binge watching Unsolved Mysteries and I remember your stream. Oh, Unsolved Mysteries, it's frustrating until they do those update shows. Trying to wait for the best tech malware. Oh, is that a real thing, the malware? I haven't heard of that one. Hey George, welcome. Alright, well let's get on into this real quick so I can... I'm gonna smash him with a hammer. I have a cleaver over here. I have a whole bunch of cleavers that I'm going to kill that robot with. It's not funny. Okay, so I have a couple of knives here that I want to sell. I need to sell. I've done bad things and I need to sell them. I still have this one, the 4V. What? I can't think what a stupid... Can you go lock him in the bedroom or something? It's distracting as heck. This 4V... What is this thing? A Manix 2 4V. This thing's awesome. I kind of don't want to sell it, but I bought something, so now I need to sell it. Worse than I did last time, and I'm going to sell that for the awesome price of $160. Friends and family, shipped to you as long as you are in the United States there. So, $160 on that one. That's a cool knife. Can we do Noobers? Your favorite? I love your beard. Noobers, yay. There was one drawer left for Noobers. And then, oh, is this the one I'm selling? I know one of these already sold. I don't want to resell it. Hey, this one's already sold, but I'm going to sell it anyways. Okay. I'm going to have to check. I don't remember what I was selling this one for. Yeah, put him away. This is the ZT-0850 blue, the carbon fiber. Just an awesome knife. There you go. I don't remember what I was selling that for. Do y'all remember? It wasn't 157. Oh, let's see who showed up. Thanks, Doc, for showing up. Hey, Marshall, welcome. Let's see if I missed anybody. Nope, I think I caught everybody now. Alright, so I'm selling that. Let me check how much these things are. I don't remember. The $850 real quick. And I'll get you a price on that. I just bought something tonight and I gotta recoup my funds. I wasn't supposed to buy anything. And then this thing showed up. Alright, so yeah, let's do what do you think, 180? We'll do 180 on that one. They're 230 bucks over on Knife Center, so I'll do 180. So if you get interested, 180 on the 850 and 160. Did I say 160? 165, whatever it was, on the Manix 2. So 160 on the Manix, 180 on the ZT there. Just email me if you'd like that. Let's see. If you have any siblings, maybe you could sell their stuff. We won't sell. If they were anywhere close, I would. Check out this beautiful Omega watch. Barely worn and hardly stolen. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we still gotta do the drawing from over on. Hey, you want to do the drawing here? We could do the drawing on for the Facebook thing here. We could do that. What do you think, Doc? Do the drawing here. Announce it over there. Bring the worlds together like chocolate and peanut butter. All right, I'm gonna wait for Doc, see what he says, and then I'm gonna start bringing out some boxes. Some people sending some Pip stuff, so that'll go cool. And then I gotta, I better not show that one knife. I really want to, but I better not. I will. I'm gonna show it anyways. Still waiting, still waiting. No, nothing from the Doc. All right, let's move this out of the way. And I'll let him get back to me. He saw Chad's MTs. He wouldn't notice if you're missing. Oh yeah, if I still had them. I might have to do that. I'm still waiting for that empty box with Demko's Demko in it. So, let's see how that goes for sure. Oh, I was just wondering, do you think we should do the random drawing for Facebook over here? And then just announce it over there? Or should I just do it over there when I'm done over here? I'll let you answer me that on the 3.5 minute delay. That is YouTube. Okay, so I don't remember if I'm supposed to say this guy's name. We're just gonna say it anyways. This is from Chad K. Chad K sent in a box. I don't remember. If I wasn't supposed to say it, I won't do it next time, I promise. But he sent in some 550. He sent in some awesome microfiber cloths. And then he sent in an excellent Ozark. Probably better to do it there. Okay, yeah, you're right. Always right. Always ruining the party. Friend Johnson expressed that story about him and the knife going straight to the wall. Yeah, I was a good brother. It was my brother that was the mean one. Okay, and then he sent in a bunch of... Oh, I didn't even look. Oh, I'm about to snap into one of these. You know what, brother? I'm gonna snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, nice. I love Slim Jims. These are awesome. I don't think he meant for anybody to get those besides me, so I'll be snapping into those later. Alright, so he sent in some Slim Jims. He sent in all this 550 art and stuff that he made. These lanyards. Ooh, I like the color on that one. What do you think about that? That's cool looking. It looks like an old marble I used to shoot marbles with. Out in the schoolyard. Me and Huck Finn shooting marbles. Check this out. This is a good knife. I have one of these. These are awesome. Alright, so there we go. Thank you very much. I won't mention your name again because I don't remember if I'm supposed to. Sometimes these come with letters and then I get fire happy and I have a match or a lighter and I'm just sitting here enjoying watching the smoke rise and smelling things burn. And then I forget that I wasn't supposed to burn it. Now I forget what it says except for the date on it. Alright, so here's another one. I know I'm not supposed to say who this is from. This guy, he told me to say he's got a bunch of extra stuff that he sends out that he has at home, and he's just trying to like be nice and send us his extra stuff and weed out his collection, and he's telling me all the time that he has more than he needs, and it's a really cool attitude. And so he just sends in some cool stuff. You're gonna look at this stuff and you're gonna wonder why he bumped his head. Alright, I'm going to go one at a time because these are awesome. Check this out. Raked, right? Is that right? Rake? Ready to make it. Yeah, ready to make it. Ready to make what, Rake? Well, let me show you. Check this out. I already looked at this once. Look how well this thing flips. Man, this thing is cool. Y'all are talking about, like, Civivis and the different knives, but this thing... I don't know how much this thing costs, but look at this. It just flips open and then drop. Very cool. I love the blue and black G10, that layered G10 that looks all shaved out like that. Really cool. Patty pooper. You're a patty pooper. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Savage died for us to save us. Yeah, that made me sad, Randy Savage dying. I always liked him. Even when he was fighting George the Animal Steel, and he'd come into, Pomp and Circumstance. I graduated thinking I was walking down the aisle to the Randy Macho Man song. Bum, 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 bum. You can't sing that song without having your arms up in the air, holding up your cape. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Dun, big elbow, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's what it reminds me of. All right, so there's the rake, and I'm back to my senses. I went a little mental there, but I still love the Macho Man. All right, let's see. Did I miss somebody coming in? Hey, Peter, welcome. Yeah, blue knives. Gotta love the blue knives. Oh, Elizabeth. That was tragic, too. She died. Got involved with Lex Luger, drugs and all that. Yeah, that was sad. I loved Elizabeth when I was young. Oh my gosh. She's had that beautiful, innocent face. Yeah, very sad. A lot of tragic stuff in wrestling. Okay, let's look at this. Now that we brought myself down here, the Steadymon Zahn knives. Check this out. This is nice. I looked at this already. And I got to find a way to get in there. I need fingernails. I need to grow out one long cokehead fingernail just so I could jam it into things. That's what I need. All right, check this out. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Have y'all seen that before? I don't know where that came from. But check that out. Just shake it down and flip it open. That G10, that orange G10, orange and blue, some of my favorites. I love those. Got a nice choil there. Man, I got the burps. My wife made me this blue cheese Kobe beef burger with sauteed mushrooms and an extra thing of a mild blue cheese like melted on top. And I was in a coma right before I came to the live stream, so I'm starting to build up a little steam, but man, that thing knocked me out. It was awesome. Such a good burger. Yeah, Chris Benoit, that was sad too. Wow. Yeah, Chris Benoit, that was tragic. All right, ooh, this is one of my favorite knives of all time. This is one of the knives that kind of started for me. It wasn't this one, it was the other one. But this is the other version of one of my favorite first knives. This is the regular version. It was the Tanto that I got initially, and it's in one of these rolls over here. I still have it. I love this thing, and in fact, the Utilitac 2, the Tanto, is what I started breaking in my thumbs with, as far as getting it to where it didn't hurt the thumb stud all the time. Psst, hey, get over there. Get down. Quit eating my Brussels sprouts. You know what? It's not eating the Brussels sprouts. It's eating the stuffed peppers.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah, see, now it's not funny. Now it's eating the peppers. But this knife is awesome. I did this for days and days. My thumbs were all sore. And that's when I started building up that callus. Was on a Utilitech. These, if you don't have one of these, and you don't get this in PIF or whatever, this is a great knife. Real thick, real chunky. It's awesome. Hey, Alan, welcome. Yeah, the Joe Pardue. Fantastic. Just a great knife. In fact, I think I'm going to go buy one. I'm going to go buy one right after this. I need one of those in my life. All right. Let's see here. This is the last one in the box. San Remu. I don't remember which one this was. Oh, I think I do now. Oh, I was going to steal this. I shouldn't have showed you. This thing, look at that. That's awesome. Now, it is clipped down, or tipped down, not clipped down, tipped down, clip. You know what I'm saying, backwards. But this thing in hand is awesome. It's really ZT kind of feeling. I don't know, just the big thumb studs. Look at those things. Bam! This thing opens awesome. Really cool Sanrinmu. I'm gonna find out what the deal is on this. I have to grab one of those too. What's that? There you go, check that out. Yeah, the clip placement on this is a little bit backwards, and it kind of actually left-handed gets in the way a bit of being able to grab that. So if it was mine, I might switch it over, or I might just remove the clip altogether and just stick a lanyard on there. But as far as a usable knife, look at that thing. Nice locked up, real thick liner lock on that thing. Really cool. Thank you to the person that sent this in. Thank you for sharing with us and sharing with Piff. Really awesome. Awesome stuff. Alright, so that was what came in for Piff this week. We got some stuff. We got some lanyards. We got some towels. We got some Slim Jims. And we got some excellent knives. Alright, now, where is the knife I was going to show you? I think it's safe. I don't think, I'm just going to take a risk. I'm just going to show it to you. And if he sees it, it wasn't my fault. Alright. It was my fault, but I'm still going to show you. Now, this knife, I'm not too impressed with, but I think a lot of y'all will like it. And maybe some of y'all even have it, but I'm not super excited about it. Which is good, because it's kind of expensive. And I'm glad I got a chance to find out I don't like it. This is a Wii, and this is the Wii. Oh, it's always, what is it? The Wii Steampunk. What is this thing called? All right, who's gonna get it first? Dun, dun, dun. The Wii. Anybody? The double helix. There we go. I can't figure out how to open this thing properly. It's not pulling it out, but I push. Do you push on both of these or what? It didn't come with instructions, and I probably should have read it. Okay, you pull down. I guess you pull down and flick it out. That kind of works. Just a little bit awkward, but it's kind of cool and different. Y'all see that? You pull. I guess you pull down kind of like on an axis lock. And just let it flick out, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure he'll like it. He was wanting one. And there you go. It shuts nicely. It just doesn't. I just don't get it. Springham thing. Yes, that's what it is. I would buy that knife, Marshall, just for the name. I would buy that knife and carry it all the time and ask people if they would like to see my Wii Springham-a-ling. And then, when I'm getting out of jail from the beat-ups, it would be my fault, the Springham-a-ling. I think we should trademark that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just I didn't like it. But, you know, this guy might like it. Let me try that one more time. That's the only way I can see, because you can't open it even with the thumb nick. You have to have this, and I don't want to slam it open because it's not my knife. Now, shutting is smooth, but opening, I guess you'd have to just kind of flip it open with, what do you call that, inertia or gravitational rotation, Springham-a-ling action. Springham-a-ling is, I'm going to do something with that. I'm telling you, we need to do something with the Springham-a-ling. There's money there somewhere. Alright, so I'll be sending that off tomorrow with that. Alright, let's see. What else do I got? I think that's about it for stuff to show stuff. The Wii Springham-a-ling. Alright. Ooh, sticker. There you go. A Wii Springham-a-ling sticker. That's be awesome. Yeah. Oh, hey, everybody here that I owe stickers to, they're going out tomorrow. There's envelopes sitting out over there, so stickers going out. There's 3 or 4 envelopes of stickers in it. Let's see what else is going on. And also, stickers. If you're wanting to get stickers for yourself, Doc turned me on to Sticker Mule. And every once in a while, they'll have this little ad pop up on Facebook. And it's 10 for $1. And you go over there, and they sent me 12 for $1. So they sent me 12. I wanted to see what this one looked like, and I didn't want to spend a bunch of money where I usually go. So they sent me 12 of these for $1. And then, so I'm going to try it out again, see what happens. But for that first initial going, they were really, oh, the pink Demco. Let me pull that out of the way. And it takes a beating. Yeah, this is the one that got beat up the other day. And you just couldn't tell the difference. It's awesome. Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Alright, what's the score? I'm going to check the score real quick so I'm not behind the times. Anybody know? Is halftime over? Still halftime. Wow. Oh, for the show and stuff. I just made an order with Sticker Mule. Cool. Yeah. Sent me 14 for $1. Yeah, Doc has has used that deal over and over again. Though every once in a while, if you go back, Doc showed me this, so this isn't me figuring any of this out. But if you go back there and play around on Sticker Mule, your computer will send information to Mark Zuckerberg, and then Zuckerberg will feed you some more Sticker Mule ads, and then eventually you can get some more of those, 10 for $1 ads. Hey Lois, welcome. I'm glad you're here. So let's see. I watched the assembly on a video on the Demco today. Very surprised at Teflon washers. Yeah, but you know what, Dave? A lot of people get twisted on the Teflon washer thing. And I've asked Andrew about that himself. And if you go watch, he did a podcast on it with his brother not too long ago. And it makes a lot of sense that he would use those, especially on a knife that you would use for a heavy use knife. But you have to check him out and watch his explanation of it. It makes a lot of sense. And like he said, he could put, bronze washers in. He just chooses to use the Teflon for a reason. Yeah, look what Peter said. There's a reason behind it, and it's got a lot to do with performance, with grit, and the pivot and stuff like that. And he made a lot of sense. Because I was like you, I opened up one of my Demcos, and I couldn't figure out what in the world. I got titanium, 3V steel, and then wondering about that, and he explained it really well. So he's like a knife genius. Just things going through his brain. He's pretty awesome. They were supposed to have another one the other day, but it didn't happen. If you sit there and listen to his podcast, I think they've done 4 now, and they had one with Chuck Richards, that knife guy, who does some really cool stuff. He makes some really nice knives. I've been so close to getting one of his Counselor, the Counselor 2 that he makes. And it's just been right out of my reach for a while. They're pretty expensive, but so I might hold off on that until the end of the year or something, but I eventually want to get one of his knives. He does some really cool stuff. Alright, see you there, Jet Fuel. Thank you for half-timing with me. I'm making a dumbbell turn me on around on Washington at Blade OS. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the makers that know what they're doing can really give you an idea about the truth behind Teflon stuff. Hey, Christine, thank you. Yeah, the only pink Demco in existence, as far as I know, is what they told me. And then I did my Rainbow Sherbert NO on it. So. Yeah, the Teflon's smoother, and I think what happens with the grit is he said that instead of the grit getting in there and just kind of scratching stuff up and stopping whatever, it actually kind of sinks into the Teflon or something like that, to the point where it's not affecting as much. It's not becoming as much of an obstruction as it would if you have two really hard objects pressed against each other trying to work around that grit. So he explained it way better than me, of course, but he did a good job and convinced me pretty convincingly. My speech today is just way off. I just can't find the words I want. So, let's see here. I think I'm just about out of stuff to look at. And y'all have seen all my recent stuff. Y'all expect anything in? You could tell me. You should give some kudos to Birdshot. They're the ones that told me about your channel. Oh, they're about 90% of the people that are on here came from Birdshot. So yeah, they're awesome. I love Birdshot. They really help me. They've helped me out a lot. This channel would be a totally different channel if it wasn't for what Birdshot has done for me. And it's not that I would be different. It would just be I'd be talking to a lot less people. But they've really helped me out a lot. So yeah, you're right. Kudos to Birdshot. And I definitely owe them a bunch. I was expecting for once a showcase of that mouse. Review the mouse. Oh, this is the Logitech, I don't know what it is. But I got it because it was for my laptop, and I got it because I wanted it smaller than the one that goes to my main computer. And I ended up getting the same exact one, just in a different color, so that didn't work out that well. Yeah, Frankie and Bird, they're awesome. They do awesome stuff over there. Okay, I'm running out of things to look at here. Y'all saw my Wii. Y'all saw the Springaling thing. And I showed you the two knives that were for sale. Did anybody else want to see the Jimmy Slash isn't as pretty as Birdshot? No. As mean as that is to point out, I can't disagree with you. Happy trigger time. You want to see the Crawford again? Well, let's look at the Crawford again, shall we? Let me find the Crawford again before I speak up and open my Grande Yapper here. The Crawford is a great knife. I just have all this stuff in here. Man, it smells so good. I just want to keep burying my face in this drawer. I can't find the Crawford. I have a Benchmade. And I have... Oh, this is a good knife. Like 30 bucks. Go get you one of those. That's a good one, too. Man, I just saw the Crawford today. It was sitting up here. Alright. I was going to say something. Dun, dun, dun. To me, if he'd seen my Quebec days holding hostage. Yeah, he's like that. He took hostage of it. I don't think he's going to send it in. Alright. Where is that Crawford? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I got a huge mess over here. I threw everything in the drawer to clear off the table. And there's no telling where it's at. It might be... Oh, here it is. Oh, I was about to give up. There you go. Crawford. Awesome knife. Just a great knife. And if you watch me beat this thing up, it's even better. This thing is... The steel is it really held up nicely. I have no complaints about this knife. There's zero things to complain about this. I mean, you might not like that, but I don't mind the shark fin there. It doesn't bother me. Would it look cooler without it? I don't know. It would look like every other knife, and then it wouldn't be any different. And sometimes you just want something that's different. You got pink knives, you got little short knives, you got orange knives. Just something a little different is not bad. It doesn't get in the way. I don't know. I like it a lot. I definitely like that knife. And I got two more on the way, and I shipped one out. to somebody else the other day. It's a great knife, and I wouldn't tell you to get it if I didn't believe that. So there's that. The game is meh. The commercials are meh. Even the halftime show is meh. Wow. Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible. It blends in. The Crawford blends in. Did the team kick a three-point goal run yet? Yeah, they did the goal run. Crazy, man. They did a three-point goal run. John, Jack, and Peter, why do you think the rest of us are on here? Yeah, the shark fin helps with the stabbing so you don't slip up on into rib bone or anything. You don't want to poke yourself in the ribs. Well, because a lot of people are traditional masquerade. A lot of people don't like the blue. A lot of people, especially the buying public, are all about black and being tactical and tannish and camouflage. So, yeah, it's understandable that. I mean, it's understandable why, but for the people that like blue, it's disappointing. I would like to see Cold Steel do something with their 4Maxes like that. Just do a sprint run with blue. That would be really cool. Or an orange 4Max. How cool would that be? I would love an orange 4Max. Yeah, dark navy blue. That's what I did my 4Max. My 4Max, one of my 4Maxes is in dark navy blue. Happy trigger time. Dun, dun. I just came for the woodworking tips. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Don't whittle against yourself. I think that's a rule, isn't it? I got 2 fear knives and both are blue. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I have a bunch of blue knives. A couple of them are Cold Steel. The lock bar. The lock bar is right about, what do you think, about 80 on that? Let me get a flashlight and see if we can't look at this. Together. Let me see. I don't know. It might be at a hundy. Let's see. What do you think? There's a little bit of steel. There's a little bit of that blade on the other side of that. So I can't say 100 on that. But it's got to be right at 80 or 90. But even after all that, when you shut this thing up, it ain't shutting. It's not going to close. So in this position, you're going to be good for every day, whatever you got to do as far as cutting cardboard and whatnot. And then if you feel endangered, and this is after beating the snot out of this. So if you feel like, well, I'm going to need a little extra, this is going to protect you from just about anything. And it's pretty amazing for 35 bucks that you're getting a cool jobber like that. The broken skulls in colors. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't like the broken skull that much. I think they could have put a lanyard on there, a lanyard hole, and it was just long and skinny and hard to open sometimes. I think if they would have put the thumb stud or the thumb plate, if they had stuck a thumb plate on that knife, it would have been a lot different because that thing wasn't comfortable to open. It wasn't even as comfortable as like the Voyager. For some reason, getting enough of the grip on that skinny knife and trying to get it open was a little more difficult. And I think a thumb plate on there, pulling it out of your pocket and having it in the open position would have made a difference. But they didn't ask me that. I'm going to get us to even do the scales of blue. Yeah, that's great. Luzon or Crawford? Man, that's a good question. I think the Crawford's going to have more everyday application uses than that humongous Luzon, but dadgum, that Luzon is fun to play with. If I warmed up this one. Oh, this one's a beast. This one's ready to go. I carry this from time to time now. I was carrying it a bunch, and then went back to this, and I've been carrying my pink one. It's been kind of all over the place this month. I can't really. I'd like to do one of those videos the knife I've been EDCing in 2019. It would be like 50 knives long because I'm switching them out like a rock star, changing things during the middle of his concert. It was like, okay, I went to Wendy's and I had this one, but I'm about to go to Piggly Wiggly, so I'll need these two. So it just changes. That's kind of cool. I'm not in a situation where I need something specific all the time. I hate clip points, or I'd have bought a broken skull. I'm not a huge clip point fan, but I don't know if it made a difference on the broken skull. I've had several of them. It's just, it was a little bit skinny and a little bit tough. Got anything from Browse? I used to, but I don't have anything left of his. Somebody sent something in for Piff on a Browse blade. I hope this is for Piff. Maybe it's just to look at, which is going to be embarrassing. If you're in here and you sent this in for me to look at, and I was going to put it in Piff, I'm apologizing right now. Just send me an email saying, no, that's not for Piff. You big dummy. Alright. Here's a Browse. Man, I might keep this one. I don't remember this one being so cool. There you go. The Browse something or another. I think this is one of his D2 knives. Oh wait, all his knives are D2. What's this for? She's measuring my wrist. Wow, it's smaller than I thought. Alright, so this thing's pretty cool. I think this is one of his budget D2s. Feels good in hand. Feels nice. Decent liner. But I don't know. I think this one wins because of the extra lock. And because I know it's going to take a whooping. You have to take the pink to Piggly Wiggly. Yes, that makes sense now. Or take the wee all the way home. The pervert not fancy video convinced me. Once I got in hand, just didn't feel right. Yeah, I never saw Nothing Fancy's video on it, but the idea of it is, I think, better than actually carrying it. Think about buying Grip Tailing this year with the new steel. The S30V, yeah, why not? That's a good knife. That's a great knife. It was a good knife with the 154. And now with the S30V, it's going to be awesome. Are you doing the piffle drawing on this stream? No. I was advised that it would be better to go do it on Facebook after we're done here. So, is that the T4? You talking about the Browse? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here's the box. Yeah, that's the T4, sir. That is the T4. A cool knife. Very nice. I don't know how much they cost, but it's really smooth. Check that out. Just falls shut. I think Browse has put a bad taste in a few people's mouths. But I don't like to get into all. I don't want to get into all that right now. But you know, I don't know. I don't want to get in. I got all these things in my head. I want to do these videos of people that just burn people or do shady things, and I think, well, do you really want that reputation of being negative, dude? So I don't know. But there are definitely some guys out there that do some shady stuff and make you question. Well, you don't question the true motives. The true motives at that point, it's got to be cash. But it just makes you stay away from certain people. The orange one. This is, I don't know what number it is, but it's a Kubi. This is a great knife, and I need to do a review on it, and I can't remember the number. Kubi's got so many numbers. I only know a few of them. And I need to start learning more of them, I guess. Oh, the JX6. I would love to get a JX6. That would be awesome. You know, how many grips do you have? What does the orange one say about this heat tree on D2? Is about the best I've had. Oh, yeah, I've never tested his knives, and I'm not saying anything about his D2 or anything like that. And I don't have anything against D2. Because I've thought about buying Medford's, you know, and he uses D2 and whatnot. I'm not worried about the D2, just worried about just the attitude, I guess. There's so many options out there to buy from people that are definitely not shady or whatever. That I don't want to look at my, and it sounds stupid, it sounds snowflakey, but I don't want to look at my knife and have negative feelings. I don't want to go, oh yeah, Crawford, remember when I was at Blade Show and Crawford kicked me in the groin? Yeah, great knife though. Bad feelings. Bad juju. The T4, that's that one there. It's awesome. I think you'll be happy with it. It's a great knife. Dun, dun, dun. How much was the Kubi? I think this was in the 30 range, 33 or something like that. It's time to let go of your teal Delica. I just ordered that San Remo and rank you showed. Those are great. What did those cost, if you don't mind me asking them? So I don't have to go back and find it. Both of those are cool knives. I can never make a lanyard. I made a video about it. It's really not that hard if you just kind of go step by step. I'm glad you like your Kubi, Lois. That's awesome. That's a real thing, Josh. That's okay, Doc. I know there's a lot of stuff distracting everybody out there. I really appreciate everybody showing up, so it's not a big deal. I'm just kind of rambling about different stuff. Kubi 176. I don't know which one that is. Let me check. Kubi 176. Kubi 176. Oh, look, here's a video. Really? Yours is stiff? The 176? That's one of my favorite Kubis. I don't know. I've had a couple of those and they've been okay, so I don't know. Sand about 18, rake is 30. That's not bad for those two knives. That's awesome. Once you make your few, it starts making sense. Yeah, what Marshall said. Once you start making them, you just sit there and watch TV and making them without thinking. But it just takes a while just to get the rhythm down on what it takes. Flip it here, you know, put it there, tighten it there. It just becomes, okay, put this over there, under here, through there, tighten it. Yeah, I just checked out this 176 is awesome. That's a good knife. I don't know why yours would be so stiff though, but I've had Kubis that have been stiff. I would just get in touch with them and say, look, I can't, dang, this thing's hurting my thumb, and see what they say. I don't know how to make many lanyards. I know how to make 4 different lanyards. I only end up making 2 most of the time, and 1 about 99% of the time, so. Just got a small T-right companion knife. The 159, that's a good knife. I think I have, you know, I'm not going to go searching, but the 159 is a really cool knife. Let's see, here's a Kubi bag. Is it? That is not the 159. Wait, is that the 159? I don't know. No, that's not the 159. This is a good one too, though. These are on sale right now for $70. That's S35VN. Look at that thing. Really cool knife. And I heard on the new ones that they listened to me and scooped that out a little bit so you can get to the lock a little bit easier. So maybe they've changed that a little bit on that. Let's see what else we got over here. I know I got a 159 somewhere. And that's not it. That is the knife that I took apart and they can't get the screws out of. That's just a bag of titanium parts right there. That's what that is. And that's not it either. Alright, struck out 3 times. That's all. I'm out. I'm out of there. I've not heard of Carter Cutlery. It seems like I have, but I don't know for sure, so I can't say I have. Yeah, that's not right, John. You're incorrect there. The FH21 is not better than the 176, so I'm going to have to ask you to pipe down in the back there. We'll have none of that. No, but the FH21 is a good knife. It's just not my preference over those two. Now, if you're talking like the FH, whatever the other one is, definitely, I think I would take that. In fact, the one, whatever the one is I showed the other day that I've been carrying a lot, is pretty good. Yep, security. Can we get him taken under control there? Yeah, the 176. And I asked them, and they've been pretty honest with me about different things. And I said, hey, did y'all take this from anybody? And they said, no, this is their design from in-house. And I think a lot of people are going to be on them for a long, long time about designs and just stamping their name on other people's designs. But from what I could see from what they're saying, they're really trying hard to get their own thing going. And so far it's kind of showing that they're doing good. Fox Knives Nakiri. I think I have. I think I had one. Let me check. No, I haven't. Oh, that's a real Nakiri. Ooh, that's pretty. That's black and white. I like that. It's only 23 bucks. All right, I'll be getting one of those later. You didn't get a notification? Man, I sent out a video earlier today that was going to be tonight. I don't know what's going on. Like, one thing was broken in my finger, so now I'm just used to holding the knife, but not the way I wanted. Yeah, I've done those too, where your finger just builds up, and the knife doesn't change. When is the piffle drawing? I'll do the piffle drawing right after the live stream. Listen, shill boy, I can't be swayed by some carbon fiber and S35 VN. Dang, shill boy, that's rather harsh. We just went right for the jugular there. Jeez. All right then. That knife's a lot easier to open now, though. What did I miss? Start over. There's a couple knives for sale. There's some people sending some stuff. And now I'm being attacked from the back of the room there. But I didn't get notification either. Hello all. Boy, was I wrong? Shillingham. Alright, enough of this show stuff here. What's the score? Is it still 3-0? Let me check CBS Sports here. Wow, what a boring Super Bowl. Alright. Shenanigans. Yes, there's a lot of shenanigans going on. Alright, so let me see here. There's that. Man, there's a lot of good stuff going out for Piff. I gotta get some Piff boxes going tonight. And it'll go out with the drawing box that's going on over there on Facebook. What is that? Oh, this one's for sale too, if y'all are interested. This is a great knife. Man, I don't want to sell it. I'm going to sell 2 of these knives. 2 out of those 3 knives are going to get sold, and then I should be okay. I'll have covered what I bought. So, the Lum Tanto, we'll say that. I don't remember. I have the sheet here, so I don't want to say it's more than it was last time. So, let me check the sheet of what I had it for sale for. Am I pregnant? I get cherry flavor lime. Don't forget that. Let me see. No, I'm not pregnant. Not that I know of. You heard anything on this Dijo? I've not heard of the Dijo brand. My microphone is being delivered tomorrow. Awesome. Good stuff. The Bear Grylls, he won't actually drink water unless he's already peed it first, so that's what I hear. Nice knife. Nice spider curve. What? Dinner time. I'm out of here. Alright, Alan, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time. It was actually Chad. He's pregnant. Alright, on the Lum Tanto, I had it for $165 originally. I'd sell it for $160. So $160 on the Tanto, the Lum Tanto for sure. Let's see, Chad is pregnant. Some non-typical news. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. D-Joes are better on paper than in real life. 5-pound log. Dang. Eat some bran, Rick. That's going to save your life. Or have some sugar-free gummy bears. They had moves like Jagger, though, didn't they, JCB? I didn't watch it, but I'm pretty sure they have moves like Jagger. Ooh, what's this laying out for? It's an angry Kami monkey knife in silver laying out. All right. What other knives am I selling? I'm selling the Lum Tanto. I'm selling the Manix 2 in 4V with that shredded carbon fiber. Oh man. Any of these knives that don't sell, I'm going to be happy, but I need to sell a couple of them. So I'm selling that one. That's a great knife. And I'm selling the ZT 0850. I think I sent that one to you to check out. I'm selling that one as well. So those are the three that I'm selling on here. Bought the Primordial from Jimmy Slash. He's quite a guy. These are 3 points. So much for the Manix. How much for the Manix? Why do I gotta remember these things? How much did I say on the Manix? 160? I think I said one. Okay, so both Spydercos are 160 each, not together, and then the ZT is 180. That's what it was. Like the Blue Moon knife, even though it's a clone knife. Yeah, it's a cool knife. It came from a cool knife, so yeah, it makes sense. Alright, let me show you guys something. This is what I want to show you guys. I did a review on this the other day, and I think I'm going to ask you guys. Now, I was worried about this being a clone, and I talked to one person, they said it was a clone. But I don't know if it's a clone as much as it just is kind of similar. Is that a 350 clone? Now, I don't think it's a direct clone, obviously, because it doesn't say ZT on there. But does the 350 look like that across the back? Is it that thick? I didn't think it was that thick. I don't know for sure, though. This one's got a little extra lock there. I should beat this one up, too. There we go. What do you think about that? Is that a clone? It smacks of it. It's an homage. Sell them for 157. Okay, yeah. 157. That's what all knives on the Jimmy Slash channel will now sell for. 157. All right. Okay, so remember after the live stream is going to be, I think I've had a 350 in my hand, and I don't think it was thick like that. I mean, this thing is really thick, like Formax thick across the back there. Man, I love this knife. I just don't want to promote it if it's a clone. Because in hand, this thing is awesome. This is a great knife from San Renmu. I don't know. It seems like we're getting to a place where it's hard to make a knife that doesn't kind of look like another knife in the knife universe. Somebody's calling Ganzo's FH11. That is ironic. That would be awesome. Not awesome, but definitely a karma biting you in the rear for sure. All right, I think we're going to end it up here. Has anybody got anything they're looking forward to this week? Let me know. Go on MT's Instagram page, see it, Microtext. It's on Amazon, I can't remember who. The handle kind of looks like a turd. Yeah, it's got that shaved out textured Are you talking about this knife? Looks like a turd. It's got that shaved out look. I like that. Thoughts on the Gerber flat iron? I don't think I've had one in my hands. I like the way it looks. I just never had one in my hand. Hey, Chad, welcome. Chad K. Welcome. Speaking of Momos, the Colossus. Oh, Colossus is coming. That's a good thing to look forward to. Why not sell the Momo? Can't sell the Momo. It's an icon. It's something I got to keep hold on to. I might sell it eventually if there's a good cause for it. But right now, it's just here to pull out and stab strangers with, stab Uber drivers with. The live stream and his wife will make me do stuff. All right, we can't end the live stream just yet. Chad's not ready to get up. All right, I get the Momo's prices. Momo 10. Yeah, another American Lawman. Yeah, American Lawman's awesome. I think I already told you guys Friday that I'm waiting on a holdout, the big holdout. But that's about it for right now. Oh, and the thing I ordered that I bought tonight on Blade Form, which I'm not going to tell you until I show it to you, but I got to sell some knives to cover that because I've dipped into my Blade Show fund, which I promised I wouldn't do, and I did anyways. I've been so good, but doing so good, and then I made a mistake there. Hey, Stiletto! Did you sneak in? Welcome. Hey, thanks for showing up. The American Lawnmower. $40 for a 420C. Overpriced. I don't know. I don't know. Overpriced is just anymore. It's kind of subjective. I mean, this thing is $35, and when I first pulled it out, I was not too impressed with the steel and kind of gave it a meh on the steel, and then it just beat the crap out of it, and it stayed shaving sharp and everything else. And I don't know. It's 4034 stainless, which I think is 420. A 420 HC knockoff or equivalent or something like that. So it just depends. It depends on who's making it and who's heating it up, I guess. Can't wait till the 15 and the 10 come out. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I got mine on order at Knife Center, so I got to get there. Is XHP S35 yen? I wouldn't send it back. I mean, I understand that you're wanting the XHP one, but if you're going for the like a discontinued version, but I don't think S35 yen is not going to fail you on that. But 110 is worth over 9,000. The Lone Tanto and the Sheepdog. Oh, that's a good choice. Those are hard choices to make for sure. What happened with the Saints? The ref closed his eyes because of all the money. The money that was... Did you see where they found out that a bunch of the refs were actually from California, I think, or had some kind of connection out there that were playing in that game? I'm not saying that's why. I just saw a blurb on how that was kind of weird. Cammy arriving tomorrow. Feel like a little kid the night before Christmas. Oh yeah, that's always a good feeling. Waiting for the stuff to come in. It's awesome. That was pretty blatant. That was just a blatant hit in so many ways. It was pass interference. It was helmet to helmet contact. It was just so blatant to be right there in front of the ref. Just, and I'm not a Saints fan or anything like that. And just, it was just right there. I like Drew Brees. Sean. All right, so we're talking about quarterbacks. We're going to keep Chad in the conversation for a little bit so he doesn't have to go do chores. Are we looking at Brady as the greatest ever? Is he the greatest quarterback ever? Or is he just the greatest quarterback in a generation where you can't hit the quarterback? The XHP got 100 more cuts on Cedric's channel. Yeah, I didn't see Cedric's channel, so I didn't watch it. Stiletto. There you go. Joe Montana. There's Marshall. There's Doc. Yes! Joe Montana. Winner right there. Winner chicken dinner. Wow, lots of Montana in here. Thank you. Yes, can you imagine Montana today? In the don't hit me era? Oh yeah. Now I feel good. Now I feel like I could take on the world. The ref have pulled a red card or a yellow card. Wandering Bear. He should have gone with the red. A red and some handcuffs for that hit. Lawrence is going to be awesome. He's going to be awesome. I hope Watson's awesome because I'm half of a Texans fan, so I hope he does awesome too. But Lawrence is going to be amazing. And Mo Howard. Hey, Mo. Montana would be moved to second if Brady wins. I don't know. If I had to win one game, I don't think I would take Brady over Montana. And if you're looking at pure numbers, yeah, Brady. But if you're looking at greatest of any era, I don't think you can pass up Montana. If you were a pony, what would it be? What would Chad's pony name be? It would still be Chad. I don't even know why that's funny, but it's funny. Oh, hold on a second. I gotta take this phone call real quick. I know it sounds crazy, but there's something going on over here. All right, sorry about that. We were trying to locate my uncle, and there's a little bit of a family thing going on. But it's okay. He's okay. We found him. Yeah, I know. That was bad. No calls and no more texts because everything that gets texted in during the live stream is bad. The bookie. Yeah. The bookie's trying to figure out why I bet so much on the Patriots. All right, why don't we get off of here? Now we've established Montana's awesomeness. Oh, best running back. Barry Sanders, definitely. But you know who I like to watch run? And it's good is O.J. Simpson. You ever watch the way he ran? That was... No, not in the white Bronco. That's not funny. We're not looking at O.J. jokes. Oh, Bo Jackson. As far as the shooting comet of talent and awesomeness, Bo Jackson, yeah. If he'd have stayed healthy, man, he was something else. Now, Sweetness, I think Sweetness had the biggest heart. I don't know if he was the best. But Joe Brown? I think you mean, are you talking about Jim Brown? Yeah, but Jim Brown was like me playing football with my sons. That he was as big as the lineman. So he was, I don't know if he was like Barry Sanders or Bo Jackson. Michael Jordan, yeah. Benny Hill was the greatest runner ever. He sure was fast. It was the music that made him quick. Oh yeah, those guys were awesome. Refrigerator Perry. Well, he got a... If you're going by touchdowns in the Super Bowl, he was better than Walter Payton. You're welcome. I hated the Steelers growing up. I hated the Steelers. Yeah, Fridge. He was quite the personality. That was a weird time. That was fun. It was fun being a kid back then. I'm a Bengals fan. Nothing wrong with being a Bengals fan. Yeah, Jim Brown was great. I don't think he was the greatest. He was, I don't know. He was awesome. But it's probably, and it might be just time that I grew up. Barry Sanders was unbelievable. Bo Jackson, if he'd have stayed healthy, and if Bo Jackson would have stayed healthy and played full seasons, as far as there wasn't anything like him. Just the way he just got distance from people. Cornerbacks, safeties, nobody could touch him. Jim Brown hit my grandmother's house in Lafayette where he played. He hit it? I miss end zone celebrations. Yeah, me too. The good ones, like old Billy White Shoes Johnson. I used to wait for him to score touchdowns. He was awesome. I prefer watching the Baywatch girls run. I think a lot of people are with you, Thomas. They definitely had talent. Sort of. Steelers rhymes with cheaters. Yeah, see, I never liked the Steelers because they were always beating up on the Cowboys. When I was a kid, I was a Cowboys fan. If he could have gotten his knees fixed with today's medicines, no one would be better than Jim Brown. I don't know did he get hurt a lot? I thought he was pretty healthy. I thought he retired, what, 29 years old? Deion Sanders was crazy. Deion Sanders was amazing. Just, you couldn't throw in his direction. All these people nowadays that saying they're shut down corners or getting paid millions of dollars can thank Deion Sanders because he was awesome. He was a whole season changer. And when the 49ers had him that one season and they won the Super Bowl, just amazing. It was sad to see him go. Dickerson was awesome. Loved watching Dickerson run. Colonel Sanders, yeah, he had some secrets. Ed Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in one game. Yeah, he did. I haven't met a whole lot of NFL players, and Joe Montana broke my heart as an adult. So, but I was his biggest fan for a long time. But I went to get his autograph. I actually just wanted to meet him, and I couldn't even get to where I shook his hand without paying like 150, 200 bucks. They wouldn't even let you in the line. Man, that was a long time ago. And so I just kind of been out on. Any thoughts on college football? Yes, I have thoughts on college football. My whole family are Texas A&M fans, so that's pretty much where my thoughts begin and end. And I don't want to, people in college football, there's a lot of anger there. So I don't want to say who's who or what's what. But Alabama can suck it. I can't stand Alabama. It has nothing to do with Alabama. It's got to do with people I grew up with that rooted for Alabama. Oh, yeah, the Phil Hartman sketch on Saturday Night Live. That was embarrassing. Bills Bruce Smith, best defensive end. Oh, yeah, he was awesome. Bruce Smith was awesome. All right, I think we've stalled for Chad long enough. We're about 15 minutes past the hour, so I'm going to get off of here. I got to go do the drawing for, yeah, Doc's making a case for this year's Clemson being maybe the greatest football team in college football history. So y'all discuss that. All right. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Stiletto, for showing up. It's nice seeing your name here. It's awesome. Thank you, everybody, for discussing stuff with me and football and knives. It was really cool. Thank you for taking time out of Super Bowl Sunday. I had a good time. And go over to Facebook. We're going to do that drawing here in a few minutes. And I think that's it. I will talk to y'all on Wednesday.